the city. That's how the name became Istanbul.
In the city.
Greek word.
Greek word. Bestnya. Istanbul.
The Byzantine emperor or the East Roman emperor, he built this church. He's offering this church to Maryam and Isa. And Constantine, his city to Maryam and Isa.
Excellent.
I show it to you also. And this is Fatih Sultan Mehmet.
Finally the man.
And this is his picture. You can see in British Museum, made by Fellini, an Italian painter, famous Fellini. Yes. And this is how it is. And he made it mosque, and it looked something like this. You see, this is a representation.
Prayer on the 1st June 1914.
So he was Sultan 30 years long. 30 years long. And he is very. We have 36 sultans, Ottoman sultans altogether. 36. Two of them are very important. One of them is Fatih Sultan Mehmet. The other is Solomon the Magnificent.
Solomon the Magnificent.
Solomon the Magnificent in the 16th century, from 16th century. And that was the biggest empire in the world. And he was on the power, Solomon, 46 years.
46 years. Sultan Fatih how long? 30 years. 30 years. 30. So he converted.
And the two are the most famous, most important Ottoman sultans of the Ottoman Empire. Ottoman Empire, about 600 years, with 36 sultans. The church is made of red bricks. End of First World War. 1920 started War of Independence 2 years. Look at here, there were crosses here. When they made this into mosque, they cut the arms off. Look, there also. On either side, on either sides. On either sides. This picture you see today is opened up. This was covered up in the mosque, of course, no? This was covered up in the mosque. You see Jesus, Isa, to the right Jibril, to the right Jibril, to the left Maryam, and the Byzantine emperor on the floor.
I see.
These are all, look, these are all mosaic. Mosaics are small glass cubes, small glass, mostly glass, half a centimeter one side, with a gold leaf on it. With a gold leaf.
Gold leaf, wow.
Very small, like painting. The mosaics are glass, small glass, and gold. It's all gold. Yeah, before the walls were all covered with stone cameras like this. Okay. This is the imperial gate, only for the imperial family. Of course, this is from the church, yes? When it is from Ottoman, I will tell you.
Oh, this is still the church, huh? Oh, church
and upstairs, they had built for women. In the early churches, men and women, they were separate. Men downstairs, women upstairs.
In the church also
at the beginning, yes. Yeah. Same as in the synagogues. And much later also in the mosques, you know. This is 56 meters high.
56 meters.
The two architects were two Greek men.
Oh, Greek men.
Anthemios and Isidorus. They built this in 5 years only.
5 years?
Yes, with 10,000 workers, mostly slaves.
5 years, 10,000 workers to build Hagia Sophia, huh?
And then remained the biggest church and the building in the world for about 1,000 years.
1,000 years.
10 centuries long, not 1 century, not 100 years. 10 centuries long, nobody in the world elsewhere built something bigger than this. And finally they built St. Peter's in Vatican in the 16th century.
Oh, they're bigger.
But this is 6th century.
6th century.
Do you live in England?
No.
Your English is very good. I thought maybe.
Malaysians all have very good English.
I would tell you about St. Paul's in London if you.
St. Paul's Cathedral.
St. Paul's is smaller than this,
Yeah.
and is very new, 1805 something like that, beginning 19th century. They built that. This is bigger.
Ambil gambar je, gambar sikit dia.
This built just about a century before Islam. Oh, you're not about our group, no?
No, but what year was this built?
What year was it built?
Between 532 and 537.
532, 537. 5 years. Takes 5 years to build. By Greek architect.
By
Greek architect.
Let me tell you one thing very important. Everybody notices that when you walk in Turkey, in every mosque we have these 8 names. Allah,
Allah,
Muhammad,
Muhammad,
Abu Bakr,
Abu Bakr,
Omar,
Umar,
Osman,
Osman,
Ali behind the scaffold is because there's work they covered up Ali.
Ali,
And finally 2 sons of Ali, Hassan and Hussein, in every mosque in Turkey.
Mashallah.
Ottoman tradition. But never this big, you see them. Smaller. Like inside the apps, look, 4 and 4 small ones. They are the same. Yes, they are the same.
Itu gambar Jesus ni kan. So dia orang tahu Allah Muhammad ni. Ya, dia lukis lah. Maryam. Ambil gambar kita tahu.
So the ones who are building this are Christians at first.
Greek.
Before
Greek
the
architect.
Sultan Muhammad.
Yes, Christians. It's church. This was built as a church.
Church. By Greek architect too.
Yes.
5 years with 10,000 workers.
Look, in the corners there are angels.
Yes.
Blue and gray, you see wings?
That's the wing.
But the faces in the middle, you don't see, covered up with a gold star.
The cover.
Since it's a mosque, because the faces are not allowed.
Yeah.
But that one.
But now it is not a mosque anymore. And recently we opened up one of them, that one.
Oh.
That's new. In the year 2009. New, yes.
Because
But we are disappointed. Not beautiful, look.
the angel.
Looks like Putin.
Yeah. Looks like Putin.
We stop there, we don't continue.
Yeah.
We don't want to say Khrushchev, Stalin, all that, you know.
But who are the one who created
This is from the church, of course.
from the church?
The first builders, the first
Yes,
builders.
because human representation, yes.
So when it converted to what else is edited, what else is added into this church instead of the?
I'm continuing.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah. They're very
Right in the middle, you get Arabic inscription.
big inscription.
Can you read it?
Oh yes, mashallah.
Can you read it?
Let's see.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I only see that.
Surah Nur.
Surah Nur. Which ayat?
Surah Nur. But underneath, still a mosaic picture of Jesus from the church. But now too late.
It's okay.
We keep it.
Keep it.
Yes, because it's very beautiful, the calligraphy.
That's right.
And it is about God only.
Yeah.
Surah Nur. God is very great, very mighty. He can do everything. It is the same God. So it's all right.
Yeah. It's okay. Alhamdulillah. Siapa
Are you
nama
from
kita ni?
Malaysia? Ah, okay.
Nama dia apa?
Okay.
We do get your name, sir. Your name again?
My name?
Ah.
Matin.
Mati.
Yeah, Matin. It's a good name of Allah.
Yes, Abdul Matin.
Abdul Matin.
Abdul Matin. Not
Abdul
Ahmad.
Matin.
Abdul Matin. Yes.
Abdul Matin. Yeah, Matin is strong.
Yes.
Qawi.
Is it strong physically or mentally?
Both.
Both. Okay.
Emotionally,
That's
all
better.
very strong.
I'm very strong.
Dua for you, inshallah.
Look, there are 2 saints of the church there. You see?
Oh yeah.
Look, in between also it is half cleaned and found mosaics. Go to the right, wherever you scratch you find mosaics. Everywhere there are mosaics.
Mosaic is glass with gold.
Wait.
MashaAllah. You spend a lot of money.
And these columns are 1 piece each, handmade. Brought it from Greece by boat. One piece.
Which one?
One piece.
One piece. This column all handmade, brought one piece from Greece. MashaAllah. Why don't they on all the lights? Huh?
Let's go first there. I will come back here.
Sekejap.
Siapa ada power bank, nanti Mak Ngah nak tu lah. Orang Facebook lah akan dapat manfaat. Suka dia orang. Buat pahala. Siapa tak datang boleh tengok.
Do you still make proton?
Yeah, we
Car?
do. Yeah,
Oh,
Proton.
you know
There are new models?
Yeah, new models.
Oh, you knew about
Proton,
Proton?
yeah. Last time they have a...
Many years now.
Many years ago.
And I know your two,
Prime Ministers?
no,
Oh, Twin Towers.
the Twin Towers.
Twin Tower.
Petronas Twin Towers. His
He,
work
he works in Petronas.
Ah, okay.
Hadir, Mahathir. Not Najib.
Okay, this is the front of the church. Right above you see Mary holding Jesus, Mary. From the church, right? And to the right, Jibril.
Oh, Jibril.
You see behind Allah,
Behind
Jibril,
Allah.
you see mosaic again.
Behind Allah, they put the church lah.
The picture there is Jibril.
Oh,
Is it?
Yes.
where, which one?
You see partly, it's here, look here. No,
Yeah, huh? Yeah.
Here, it's here.
Just above that. That one. Yeah. Oh,
You should come
Jibril.
here, lady, you should come here. To the side, here.
They make
From here.
Onlar küçük ama onlar şey kolay.
Jibril, yes. Of course, all that was
Kesian diorang. Sesat diorang kan. Tapi tak pernah kena church kan. Jadi Masjid Universitas Al-Fatih.
Şey bak.
Oh, there's a nice writing there.
So they built mihrab.
Oh, ni mimbar dia. Mimbar dia.
Mimbar.
Aa orada bir şey görmedin mi?
For the muezzin.
Bir kadın kucağında şey var.
Muazzin. Muazzin.
Gördün mü? Gördün mü? Gördün mü?
Together with Imam. Of course, Imam directs.
Hadi sen şey yap.
After the prayer from there, he sang hymns.
Şöyle Mustafa gel. Mustafa bırak bak. Mustafa bak.
But
Bu amca onu alacak.
notice
Ver şey yapayım.
all these structures are not built straight forward, but little bit off to the right. Yes.
Why to the right?
Because early
Yeah, şimdi
early
bir
churches like this one,
Mustafa gel.
early churches like this one built direction Jerusalem. But out of Istanbul, you can see it on the map. Out of Istanbul, Mecca's little bit to the right. Look at that. Look at the direction of the church, central windows.
Central window.
But Mecca's little bit to the right.
Mecca. Mimbar.
Also, these marble panels. Look Jerusalem also. But in the mosque, they cut off here many times. Look, 1, 2, 3 to get the angle. So when you are parallel to this, you face Mecca. You see?
When you pray the salah, yeah?
Yes.
So, wait, so this is our Qibla, that one? The mimbar?
Yes,
Is
it's
it
off.
facing the
It's
Qibla?
off. You
Slightly
must
off,
turn.
yeah.
You must turn a little bit to the right, like this.
Oh.
Like this, a little bit to the right. Only then good direction.
Oh, alright. Why is there like that square patterns on the floor?
That's where the altar was in the church. The altar.
The altar.
Yes.
All destroyed.
And the Sultan, the Ottoman Sultan, he prayed in there.
Oh, they prayed
It's
inside the
being
one
under restoration. All this big thing.
they prayed
Up
there.
above.
Behind the imam.
Balcony, large for the Sultan, separate for security reasons. You know, there were many assassinations in the mosques.
So it has
For
to be
protection.
separate. Protection.
Did you see the cat of Hagia Sophia?
The cat? No.
Where is it? In front of you, somewhere in front of you. Don't you see it?
The cat.
Yes, the cat.
That one.
Ah, bravo.
Cat. There's a cat. Oh, cat of Hagia Sophia. The kucing.
So it's always here? Yeah.
The famous cat of Hagia Sophia. Nampak tak kucing tu? Tidur.
In winter also, it's all year around. She lives here.
Oh.
Full pension.
Full pension.
They give him food also, yes.
Oh, they
And
food.
in winter,
Ah.
you can't find her anymore because she is behind this lamp warming up.
The heater, natural heater.
I asked the tourists again, find me the cat. They can't find it.
Oh,
And then we
Hajar
walk
found it.
around and from the side we see.
Itu dia
How long
kucing.
he's been here?
At least 5 years now.
5 years now.
Last year Obama was here, he carries this cat. Since then, very famous in the internet, YouTube. Cat Hagia Sophia, you have many pictures.
Oh, famous cat.
Cat Hagia Sophia.
Oh, it's very easy to see from here actually.
Yeah, you can see the cat.
The cat is very visible here.
Ada cat tu ada. Sejak tidur. Oh, ni mimbar dia.
I'll take you to the left side.
We'll go to the left side now. Ini banyak restoration work.
Now, this is where the Christian emperors were crowned.
Oh, Christian emperors were crowned.
This was the church at the beginning,
Yes,
remember?
yes.
And the Christian emperors were crowned here. The
Coronation
of
ceremony.
the Christian emperors took place here. It's very beautiful, colorful. Look, there are all colors of Benetton.
All natural stones.
Yes, the mosaic, fine, tiny, very beautiful.
United colors of Benetton.
Yes.
Подожди, сиди, а я с этой стороны. Держи сумки.
Oh, ambil gambar.
Actually, I just wanted to ask you. Well, now sit everybody on this seat, and I'll
Sit
take
here.
a picture of you.
Siapa punya kamera? Photography session.
Di semua orang post masing-masing dekat cara.
Post dekat-dekat sikit lah kot. Muat 3 orang. Rapat.
Kita kurus.
Kita kurus.
We are slim.
Okay. Smile.
Are you ready?
Hidup mana?
Let's take me one more.
Thank you, Martin. Abdul Martin.
Okay lah, it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah?
Good enough.
Okay.
Is it quality? The quality is good? Okay, you all. Siapa nak tengok lagi?
And very important, all these
Kita
marble
dekat Ayah Sophia.
carvings.
Yes.
Capitals, arches, balconies underneath, second floor again, all
What
that
carving?
New
white
carvings.
white marble
White
carvings,
marble.
carvings.
White
Look,
marble semua ni.
a little bit dirty.
Yeah.
The smoke of these oil lamps blackened them.
This oil lamp, is
Today we put electric bulbs in them,
last
but
time
before
oil lamp.
electricity,
Uh-uh.
the smoke of the oil lamps blackened them.
Oh yes, because it's
And
oil.
at the back there are some, or up there, cleaned up.
The clean one.
Yes, white, nice white.
Ni Ayah Sophia you all. Siapa yang nonton ni, kita dekat Ayah Sophia, Museum Ayah Sophia. Oh, what's this?
Yang tu dah. Pakai tu grey ke bawah.
Wah, Quran, Masya Allah.
This was the library of the mosque. Library, yes. This is a reading hall.
Reading
You
hall.
sit down, put your Quran on the rahle.
Rehan.
The walls are covered with blue tiles.
Blue tiles.
This is typical Ottoman. The walls covered with blue tiles.
Why?
Why? Because that's Ottoman art.
Ottoman is blue tiles. Ottoman.
Yes, they put marble panels on the walls. Ottomans put tiles on the walls. That's nice. It's easy to clean. You don't need to paint again. But this you must. No, you don't paint this neither actually.
But more beautiful with tiles.
Yes, more beautiful.
Looks like
I think.
marble.
Different style.
Not
Yes.
marble.
Where marble?
The tile, are they marble?
No, these are ceramics.
Ceramics.
We call them tiles. Tiles.
Oh.
They are ceramics. And this is very beautiful. By the way, you see this writing. This writing Arabic from right to left, of course. You have 99 names of Allah.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Also, my name is somewhere in
Al-Majid, yes.
at the beginning.
Is it only here or all around?
Oh, 99 Asma'ul Husna.
Yes, here, from there to
99
here.
Asma'ul Husna.
Asma Usna.
Wow. This was all nama Allah.
And the fence is also very beautiful. Bronze,
Yes,
gold
bronze.
painted. Gold painted.
Bronze,
If you
gold
take photos, it looks very goldy. Like, oh, this is different.
Ambil gambar.
Yeah.
Especially if you take from the side with light of the lamps falling on there.
Masya Allah. Emas lah.
Mana?
Wow.
Tak, boleh tengok dari sini.
Wah, shimmer.
Because of the lights falling on them, you see.
Ambil gambar. If
A
you take
photo- a photo like this is
take
very
photo.
nice.
Aja, stay there. You stay there, Aja. You stay there.
Like
We
that,
take your photo. Dapat gold. Masya Allah. Azan. Azan daripada Blue Mosque. Ini gambar dia. Ayah Sofia as a whole. Jom kita group foto kat sini bang. Ini dia buat Ayah Sofia. Ambil gambar sini, abang ambil gambar ya. Okay. Ambil gambar. Hajar, let's take photo here. Ini orang ziarah. Okay.
Mustahil.
Sihat dulu ya.
Entry of the library.
Oh, entry.
Because what we saw now, this was a reading hall.
Yes.
The reading hall, lecture hall.
Oh, this one
The
was.
library, where the books were. The books were in here.
Oh, the books are in
Again,
here.
look at the walls, all covered with beautiful blue tiles. Blue
Mashallah.
tiles. There's also some writings there, but I don't know. I forgot.
Minda, what's this? Mr. Mati?
Look, there are many balconies like this everywhere. These
Balconies.
balconies where in the mosque, people after the prayer can
Yeah, they sit
spend
down.
more time reading.
Quran.
A little bit high up, so nice view.
Yes.
Up, shoot. Now you can see they are cleaned here, Or this one, yes. Like laces, huh? Crazy work.
laces.
Because marble breaks easily,
Yes.
and this is symmetric, perfect.
I'm sure it's
If you make a small error, you must restart. It's very difficult. From outside, they went in and carved all behind.
10,000 people within 5 years, all done,
Yes.
is it?
And 1,000 artists
1,000
for the
artists.
fine work.
Fine work.
You see lots of marble, white and gray. Everywhere, marble, white and gray, right?
What entry marble?
Look how beautiful the symmetry here is, you know? You know the symmetry you cut into slices
Slices, yes.
and open up like book? Look, symmetry number 1, symmetry number 2, symmetry number 3, symmetry number 4. 4 times symmetry. And natural patterns.
You see this marble, so symmetrical. Perhatikan ini.
I was saying about this
Ini dengan ni symmetrical.
all this marble, white gray, from Marmara Island. You walk down Marmara Sea, in the middle of Marmara Island. From where this marble come from? Now more than 2,500 years. It is sold everywhere. It's not expensive. I bought my kitchen work table from this marble. And all Turkish cemeteries, the gravestones are from this marble.
Oh, gravestone. Betul nisan.
And the international word marble come from the island Marmara, from where this marble come from.
Indonesia call it marmar.
Yes, marmar. Yes. You
Bukan
see?
marmar.
Marmor.
Cantik kan bapak dia buat ni.
We say marmar.
Marmar. Oh, Marmara Sea. Marmara Island.
You like taking selfie photos?
Yes.
You can put here your selfie.
Oh. Okay.
And
Oh,
you
like
can
this.
put your head in the middle. You have a nice frame. Like
Okay,
babies,
okay.
like babies. Not babies have such heads.
Okay, jom kita selfie.
Group selfie, group selfie.
Group selfie. Jom.
Jom. Tengok ni. Ni dulu, tengok dulu. Hari.
Ada jom. Oh, saya ambil mana?
Mana Amin?
Kam.
Main.
Bang.
Ah, tak nampak lampu ni.
Jauh sikit.
Nanti ambil tak ni. Tengok okey. Tengok.
Okay, timer.
Adjust.
Dia ada timer 3 saat.
Okay, sini.
Okey dah, okey. Ready?
Jangan block lamp tu.
Okay, sebelum selfie you all. Cantik. Syukur pada Allah ya. Syukur pada Allah.
What else did you visit already? What else?
Dia macam museum.
Pardon? Just Galata Tower.
That's it. Can go up no more? We cannot go up.
You can go up, please. You can go up. There's not much upstairs, but you can make nice photos from upstairs. There's nothing upstairs. There are only 3 Christian mosaic pictures upstairs. On the other side.
Banyak orang tengok ni semua dah nak pergi semua bagi recommendation. So it's a museum kan masjid you all.
No, it's open. Yes.
Huh?
Topkapı Palace is open today because it's holiday. They opened it.
So they opened it for just for summer.
Yes.
Oh.
So all this